Okay. All right. I'm going to give you a little message before I even start the second piece to it. Because it cut off, of course, and it's fine. I was like, that's fine. It gives me more time to, you know, get into the smoke if I need to. Because I feel like there might be some smoke here. I didn't turn that card over yet. But I will tell you this. My new boyfriend or my husband, whoever this guy is that is coming towards me. He's been coming towards me for like the last 2 years, number one. So there's never... It's tarot, okay? So in any case, whoever my husband or boyfriend is, if you're not helping me fight for reparations for my people, you need not come my way. Don't apply. I'm sure the room will clear. It's going to be as quiet as it would even without this music and the birds singing outside. So, hope I made that clear. Okay, so let's take a look. So, something went wrong here, Gemini. Whatever this is, Cancer didn't give you the inspiration that you were looking for. In fact, some of you guys feel like Cancer blocked your creativity. You stopped me from moving in certain ways. I can't move this way. I feel like it may have been restrictive for you. For some of you guys, you simply were rejected and did not get the sex that you wanted, but somebody was lacking direction here. And whatever this was, it was a misuse of power. I don't think you ever had the chance to even use your wand. I don't think that happened. I think you may have realized that somebody was out of control. I don't know what this is, but you're quietly dealing with whatever this is. Either you have some sort of happiness or some accomplishment that you've gained from this or whatever you're feeling right now. But there is financial gains here. You are not getting big money off whatever this is, but there is some financial gains, although it is not, I don't think it's worth writing home to mama about, something like that. But in any case here, Ten of Pentacles. This is where it gets a little weird because it kind of gets into the family piece of it. And I was telling you guys that yes, you are established, you know, but if we were to look at this from another standpoint, this could stand for a family conflict. So not necessarily limited, Gemini, to you just lying on a college board and deciding to instigate and get in people's business and stuff like that. But this is also broken traditions. So there could be something in the past here. This could be something where somebody disowned somebody else, because it does talk about disinheritance, right? So some of you may have been kicked out of the family. I was kicked out of the family, okay, because I decided to bring home somebody that got a jail record, something like that, right? Or I was kicked out of the family because I'm gay, or I was kicked out of the family because I brought home this one or that one. However, I married a blow-up doll, which people have done that. Actually, we had somebody on our channel. She was dating a blow-up doll. I ain't seen her in a while. I did look for her. I saw her one time after. Anyway, so yeah, we do have something like that that comes up. Could be an issue with the family, broken traditions. Somebody wants to break free from this. For some of you guys, divorce is an absolute no-no. Like, you can go outside and cheat and do whatever you want to do as long as you can keep this status quo type of thing or something going on here. But somebody found a new perspective. Cancer now wants to break free. I do not want to be a part of this. Like, you disinherited me, or for some of you guys, Cancer disinherited you, Gemini. They were like, listen, all right, and it broke some sort of a tradition. Now we also have here this Wheel of Fortune that comes up. So something didn't go right for you guys, but there is this misuse of power that could have been against you, Gemini. It could have caused you, whatever this is, to disinherit. It could be finances, money, stock options, payouts, whatever this is, right? Something that you were supposed to receive, some sort of a gift. However, there's somebody in your family that is absolutely holding this back. They are unhappy. They don't want to release something to you. However, Gemini, you end up with the Wheel of Fortune, and it is upright. There's something about a cycle that's going to change out for you guys, right? So what you're going to notice here is Gemini tends to do well, right? There was some sort of a rejection or lack of inspiration, disinheritance. People kicked you out. They didn't want you. They said, oh, you this and you that, da-da-da, da-da-da. So it broke some sort of a tradition, but your money seems to be released here. All right? The Wheel of Fortune. For some of you guys, you could simply play a lotto ticket and win. It's just a string of good luck versus a string of bad luck that some people are having, right? We are seeing people out there having strings of bad luck. Right, so that's after one string happens, usually like 3 or 4 things. If it can, hopefully your karma, then some folks got a lot of stuff they got to pay for, okay? So I don't want y'all out here feeling sorry for folks that, trust me, do not deserve it. These people y'all out here crying for done stole your money and everything else. And we gonna watch these people take their walk of shame. And I know some of y'all got some favorites that's gonna trot down that line. Now I'm gonna cheer the loudest for the one I'm about, okay? I'm gonna make sure she get all the smoke when she trot down the jail line. Okay? You ain't got to restrain me. Ain't nobody got the call security. Sure ain't know what it is. I need to watch her, because, see, you gotta see when folk get weak. It leads to some bad stuff. Folks is weak these days. Somebody's carrying the ear of the ooh-eyed, I'm just saying, but Wheel of Fortune for you, Gemini. This is death and rebirth. Invisible forces. There's something here that you may have done. Some of you quit a job. Maybe you traveled somewhere, or you may have made some reservations to go somewhere. Some of you began or ended a relationship. All is going to turn out the way it's supposed to. Now, the common energy that plays out between you guys is this Four of Wands here. The process of creating a new identity. This could be because of a marriage, right? Maybe there was some sort of a celebration, because this is about beginning or ending a relationship. We do notice, Cancer, your world is turned upside down after some online operation is seen by the world. Maybe something fails or something, but something happened online here. There's something that you don't have any closure about. For some of you guys, Gemini, this was a relationship. Cancer didn't turn out to be who I wanted them to be. Disinherited. Maybe they kicked you out. Or for some of you guys, Gemini, you said you're going to have to get the heck on, because, I disown you in a sense. You are not a part of this. You are not a part of this family. You have brought conflict, whatever role it is, right? But financial loss, I feel like, is significant for you, but the Wheel of Fortune. So once you get rid of Cancer, kick Cancer out, their world turns upside down. They don't know what to do. Yours, Wheel of Fortune, you start to win. The common energy, which is what you guys both feel or what you both wanted, is a process of creating some sort of a new identity. Some of you guys wanted to find out, who am I without you? Am I as significant, or am I as great? It becomes of, okay, I'm partnering with you and it feels great or whatever. We're seen as this honorable, whatever. However, who am I without you? I kind of get that energy from this, but this is some sort of a celebration that you both wanted. I think both you guys wanted that stability, not only at the house, but also within the community. I see that. Matter of fact, let's take a look and see what this is. Bully. Somebody's a flying monkey, a bully. That's this energy that comes in between you guys. Somebody here could be an Aries energy, or there was some, I don't want to say you guys celebrated too fast. I will say that if in the event this is a person, it could be an Aries. It does speak of some sort of an impromptu invitation, but I'm mostly focused on the event piece of it. So there could have been a celebration. It could have been a wedding, a christening of a baby, something like that. We do see red flags that are on top of these buildings here, these whatever, and we also see some red apples. So I do feel like there's something here that is forbidden. There's something wrong with it. How can you celebrate and ensure your success with those around you? All right. Somebody wanted to share success with you guys, but there's this energy where somebody could have bullied both you guys. It could have been an Aries that bullied you. There's something here about the birth of a child. Somebody could have had a child in between here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody could actually say the Gemini fathered their child. Something like that. Somebody is fighting like hell not to go to jail when it comes to something having to do with an international business and something that they were trying to build. They did it online. However, if we look deeper into it, I feel like whatever this international business or whatever this is, I feel like, yes, it's done online, but for some of you, it may have required travel. The piece with the travel, somebody's immigration papers could be held up. You can't travel for whatever reason. There's something where somebody gets disconnected. I really feel like there's some business down under that got disconnected. This could be the dark web. I don't know. All right. But I do feel like also somebody may have released something online. I don't know if somebody tried to reverse it, but somebody's world is completely falling apart. For some of you guys, there's this Taurus energy that shows up. Some of you guys could be dealing with this Taurus Cancer, all right, or they're showing up in your energy or whatever. There's a Leo energy here. Something, okay. The person who is disinheriting, or you guys are disowning Gemini, there's somebody who's disowning somebody. It could be a Leo, if it's not your Cancer. There's something here where this Cancer is fighting not to go to jail over something that happened with an inheritance. Somebody was fighting over a will. There was something about a celebration that comes up. Somebody feels like they were bullied. Give me one more. Where are they? Okay. Give me more about this energy, please. This Leo, this Aries energy coming up. Somebody may have had a false start with an Aries energy in some sort of a creative project or with a relationship, right? Somebody was hoping to become part of a family, Gemini. You wanted to become part of a family, right? You could have partnered with a Virgo to do this, or this could simply be about you wanting to marry into money, Wheel of Fortune. It looks like it didn't happen for you, or it didn't happen at first. I don't know how you wound up with the money, but it says you did, probably staying away from crazy folk. Give me, okay, we got one. Blank, okay. Give me more. I'll fill that in. Give me, what do we have? Tell me what's going on about this bully. All right. This bully is an athlete. It says other. Somebody was bullied by an athlete. Probably to do something at a wedding ceremony or to marry somebody, or there's something about a celebration with the community. Somebody feels like somebody bullied an athlete. So this is an athlete that falls between both you guys. They feel like they were bullied. Give me more. Ooh, too many. Give me more, please. All right, we got one. There's something about a judge. So somebody could be going to court. Remember, there's also something here about a birth of a child. Somebody, Gemini, could have accused you of fathering their child, and something goes before the judge. Somebody's going to say that they were bullied. It could be an Aries. Give me more. What else? I'm trying. One more, please. That's not nothing. They're going to come up. All right, we got one. Magic. Somebody's a Wiccan. Somebody was doing magic, or could have been accused of doing magic. Somebody could be a warlock. Somebody's an athlete, warlock. They bullied somebody. And something goes before the law. What goes before the law? Something with magic. Now, I see Wiccan at the top. It could be some argument of religion or what one practices. I don't know if anybody's going to court yelling magic. So it could be something that is religious or whatever, right? Accusations or something like that. Give me more. It's funny because disillusionment comes up. Somebody could go to court and say that they were under some sort of a illusion. Again, I don't know if that's going to hold up in court, but it says somebody's an obsessive lover. So this person coming in between you guys is an obsessive lover. This person will probably keep you in and out of court or something like that. They're going to say that they were bullied. They're a jealous athlete. They're an obsessive lover. Or I don't know, or maybe they're going to say that about you in court. Give me more. Okay. What else? One more, please. An athlete and an obsessed lover. Okay, we got one that fell down here. Somebody's not willing to conform. You're a nonconformist, all right? Whatever that is. So somebody's going to go to court and say that whoever you were dealing with over here, it feels like you were dealing with this Gemini. Somebody might take Gemini to court and say, yeah, you know, I wasn't willing to comply with what they were asking me to do. Therefore, I was a nonconformist. Therefore, I said no. And even if I didn't necessarily say no, you can take a look at those text messages to the dots like that. Something goes before the law. Somebody wants some money. It does say benefactor, right? Something about a pirate, whatever that is. This could have happened on a ship, body of water. Somebody was a nonconformist. Somebody said no. I don't know what this last part is, but whatever. Okay. Give me a conversation, please. Now, shuffle these. What does Cancer have to say to this Gemini? What does Cancer have to say to Gemini? That could be why you rolled away from this person or something like that. You deserve better. You don't deserve better than me. Give me more. These people got all types of trouble going on, and you don't deserve better than me. Give me more. I got jail and stuff. Like, come on, man. Somebody going to jail for an internet crime. Somebody committed insurance fraud. The car insurance. I miss you, but I don't miss you, and I ain't gonna lie to myself no more. I don't miss you. Somebody probably disconnected. Cancer, you probably disconnected from this Gemini for whatever reason. It says that you didn't have any direction. And you were trying to break free from this anyway, so you had to completely disconnect. Something about online. Somebody got, their business got impacted too, though. Give me, what do you have to say, Gemini? What do you have to say to Cancer, please? What do you have to say to Cancer? Gemini, what do you have to say to Cancer? Let's try this. Gemini, what do you have to say? I can't commit to you. Yep. That's what I thought. Give me more. Yeah, you rejected them. I adore you, but I can't commit to you. Give me more. And I totally get that. You can totally adore somebody, but you're like, from stuff you did in the past life, I ain't having that come back to haunt me. Like, I love you, but I just, all this folly you got that followed you, and I gotta take it on, and it's like, nah, man. Especially this one here that you married before, you celebrate, whatever happened here. They was doing magic and they mad. They taking you to court. They saying that you a lie. I don't know how they're going to present this. I'm telling you guys. They think it's black magic that somebody did on them. This person is obsessive, or they're going to try and say you were obsessive. That's what they're going to take you to court over. They're going to tell you that you said no. Basically, essentially, they're saying that they said no and you were persistent. Alright? Or they felt like they had to. Or something like that. For real. That's what this whoever this person is. I'll leave that. Let me see. Do I have any letters here? Things here. Give me something out of here. If there are any letters. The funny thing about the deck is it'll give you letters. If letters are meant to come out, they absolutely will. There's been times, wow, it's all letters. No numbers, no nothing else. Anybody significant here under this this celebration hat? Somebody that they used to rock with, celebrate. Somebody slept with somebody at a wedding or something. It could have been a Virgo who slept with somebody. It could have been somebody's brother. Somebody's brother slept with somebody at a celebration or a wedding or something like that. Your brother could be a Virgo based off what I see here. Your brother could also be a Gemini with that magic. Alright, we also have another one here. Somebody's boss. That could have been an event, a work event though. More. Somebody's a benefactor. Somebody's a politician. So we have a boss, a brother, and a politician. This was at a community event. So I don't know what kind of celebration this is. It could be anything, right? But there's a politician that was there. It's your city, state, or county, it says. City, state, country, or whatever.